Well, good morning, friends. It's Wayne Polson coming to you from Heartwood, and it was a cold morning this morning. Susie reported in early saying that when she went out to feed the horses, it was about 18 degrees. That's cold, folks, cold. Got a couple of things to report today. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, though, is what's going on right here. So this is the back of our house. I'm kind of walking down a little hill behind the house here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 IBC covered totes behind the canoe there. When we need firewood, we come out of the house, down the stairs, and into these totes. Well, what I'm finding out is these totes do not hold as much wood as you would think, especially when you just throw it in there randomly instead of organizing it like Mike Morgan does on Outdoors with the Morgans. I just don't have the patience to organize it like that, nor do I have these openings cut out in them like they do. We've been picking these out here. I've been starting with this last one and working our way toward the stairs that direction. But this is going fast. I mean, it's only November. These 3 are going to be gone in no time. So we have a logistics problem that I have to figure out. Now, I have probably at least six more totes up on the pipeline up there. I do have behind me here, you can see the wood shed. I brought that up from the cabin. It wasn't doing us much good down there, so I hauled it over here on our trailer. My plan is I'm going to stock this with all of the wood I can from those IBC totes in the back, because it's a lot easier to come out of our front door to this little woodshed here than it is to go down the stairs, grab some firewood out of those totes, and yeah, it's just not a good situation. Now, I do have a covered tote over yonder, and I'm going to take that one immediately. I'm going to grab the tractor and move that one over to the woodshed and unload it into the woodshed so it's ready to go. So I'm going to get that done. And oh yeah, so what I wanted to report back on was, remember a couple videos ago when I put out this heated poultry watering tank here, and I went through all the trouble of connecting that thing up to this GFCI breaker that's coming out of the muck and the mire and the cesspool of debris here. Well, guess what, folks? It kept tripping the GFCI for some reason, and that water just froze solid in no time. I have an interim water supply that I refresh in the mornings for them, but it freezes within just, I don't know, a couple of hours. So I thawed the other tank out, and what I did, and this is their old steel one that we are not going to really be able to use for the winter. I took the plastic one back over here toward their coop. Now, don't laugh at my coop, okay, because, you know, time is not something that I have a lot of for every project. So this is basically their coop. That's where they lay their eggs in there. And, you know, and here are their perches. I'm going to patch that little wind hole right there. And as long as we keep the wind down to a minimum, they should be fine all winter long. I did put this heated system here inside their coop, and I'm running a cord out of the garage. This is the same 12 gauge single breaker circuit that I'm using to supply the water heater in the tank for the horses, which, you know, from the other video you saw, I have it plugged in right back there. So I ran the compressor and the water heater up at the horses area at the same time, and I didn't trip a breaker. So I'm thinking we're doing okay with that. We'll keep our fingers crossed as the weather gets colder here. All right, so let me get the tractor, let me get this tote moved, and folks, I'm glad you're here for the ride. I love you guys, I do. You guys have made this channel awesome. My daughter Amber, here's your shout out. She talked to me last night. We had a phone conversation, I don't know, probably 45 minutes or so, and she lives in Florida. Dirty, rotten little kid. She's my youngest daughter, so I can call her that. We got to talking about things, and she said, Dad, You never really mention us in your videos, and I guess she's right. I mean, I think the last time I mentioned anything about my daughters was when we were getting ready for my daughter Bethany's wedding last September, September like a year ago. Amber actually officiated that. She was the one who married her sister to her now current husband, Dave. So, man, this lens is dirty. Whew, let me do this. Is that any better? I don't know. Well, we'll just see how that goes. So, Amber, here's your shout out. Now, I forgot why I brought her up, to be honest with you. Whatever, this is 66 years of brain work here, and, you know, seems to be fading fast these days. Oh, I know what it was. So we were talking about the YouTube channel, and she said she just loves watching the videos. And for my daughter to be saying that means a lot to me, because I've always been kind of corny, and I think I might have embarrassed them maybe quite a few times when they were little. And now that we're over 1,000 subscribers, it's really encouraging. This is an encouraging time for me. So we've got some stuff in the making. Amber wanted me to do a guitar video, so I may sit down someday and just, you know, pick out a few tunes. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. My fingers are old and decrepit these days. I haven't been playing as much as I used to, Amber, but I'll put a little effort into it. Okay. All right. Here, let's get to it. All right, so now the fun part begins, unloading that thing. I'm going to put you guys in time-lapse mode here in just a minute. All right, so that's the first tote. As you can see, not a whole lot of wood in that tote. Let's see. Yeah, it's not even a face cord, but all I know is I need wood. I need a lot of it, and I've got plenty of it here on the property, so let's go fetch some more, shall we? But before I go down and get any more wood totes, I got to run down to the end of the driveway here. So I got the K9 running. Need to go down to get the trash can, bring it over. So here we go.
This is as good a day as any. to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Hey folks, this is that corner last winter that I got the truck and the Jeep stuck down here. So far so good, but I mean we don't have a lot of snow yet or ice. Here we go.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny.
All right, let me get this thing on the back. Didn't bring my tripod, so you guys are gonna have to suffer with me here. See if I can do this. There you go. It's in. We're ready to rock and roll. Better check our deliveries. Nothing there. Nope. And the thing is, I didn't bring the key for the mailbox, so I can't even check our mail. Another trip. All right, back up we go.
It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow.
Cold, isn't it? Dang.
Yeah, do you want to see what I did real quick?
We're up at the horse running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs redone because those hooks need moved. But
So these little blue totes up here that you see by the fence, we're gonna put into the run-in. Are you planning on like feeding them grain and hay through that?
no,
Just what?
just hay.
Just hay? Because they could probably do the grain too.
Isn't that what they're meant for, though?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're meant for anything because they've got little drain holes in the bottom for water. So, hey boys.
So I switched it to here.
Oh, I see. So they got to go in through the middle. Yeah. The reason she did that is because one of the horses, Rusty, he likes to come in right here, and he stands in here in a way that.
Because that was the only opening.
Yeah, and he stands in here in a way that Scout can't get in. So he's kind of a greedy little critter. So Susie's going to try opening the middle of that up. So he has to come in and sort of turn to his left to get up to the gate. Where are we going to put the totes? Along the gate then?
Well,
Or one on each side?
I didn't know, put one here, one there, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll put one in the corner and one in the corner there. Hey Susie, show the folks how you can reach the light. See how far off I was.
I can do it.
Oh yeah, there she is. She's got it.
Don't even have to pull it down.
So I've got a serious problem here. The problem is that there's a pretty good grade going from the deck down this way. I really can't turn this direction and go out here past the camera because it's just too sketchy. So what I'm gonna have to do is back all the way down this grade and just make a shallow exit. So I'll turn the camera around here so you guys can see what I have to do to get out of here. So you see what I'm talking about. I got to do that for all three of these totes to get them out of there. And once I'm up here, this is nice and flat, so I'm not going to have an issue, but it is kind of a maneuver to get down that slope and around the tank and all of that stuff. So. folks, some of that wood was pretty darn dirty. That's because a lot of it was lying on the ground and I scooped it up with my bucket, and so the dirt came with it. So I got a mess to clean up here. But I do have all of the totes that were under the back deck now in the wood shed. Looks like I have room for about double that. So I'll probably go up to the pipeline and grab another tote up there, maybe. But I'm not going to put that in this video. Right now, Susie has a place that's convenient from the front door to there. A lot of you might be thinking like, dude, this is the front of your house. This is what people see when they come over. Yeah. So folks, this is the pipeline. We are close to the west end of the line here. And I do have more than 6 actually. It looks like I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 totes up here. I'm taking one back to the house with me. So now I covered 4 of them here with the covers that I brought from the house. I don't have enough covers to do them all. I have to make some more, so I'll get these covered at some point. Hope I don't need this wood this winter, but we'll see, huh? And for those of you who have been watching the videos, our cabin sits right over there. We're on the back side of the cabin here. This pipeline is on the ridge between the cabin and the north side of our property. All right, so I'm gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I doubt that I'm gonna get it uploaded. I don't have the upload speed to do this video today, I don't think. So I'll probably have to go to the library to do that. We'll see. So you can see the upper pasture right over there in that area. Susie keeps that area pretty good looking. Not enough grass for the horses yet though. Next spring, I think we should have some good growth over there. I think they'll be happy. Tight turn right here, and my left rear wheel's hitting a tree, so I need to go a little wider. low. We're gonna go low and slow. Get up a notch. This is going to be kind of a sharp curve and it's going to lean to the left. So I'm going to have to negotiate this carefully. Drop it low again. Almost dragging that load on the ground just because I don't want my rear wheels to come off the ground. Alright, I think I can put it high. Load this one and I'm done. Folks, thanks for being here. Terry White, thank you for all your great comments, and Jeremy Weaver, thank you for keeping my head on straight about putting the links in the description for those endurance outdoor lights. Angie K, thanks for your warm comments from that cold dark place called Wisconsin. Just so many. Bruce Arney, thank you, and Kevin Coop. I think you're down in Florida, aren't you, Kevin? I wouldn't mind being there for a little while right now myself. Thank you all so much for being here in the comments especially. I look forward to hearing from you. Be kind out there, you know the drill, right? And it's not a drill, it's real life. This is a real mission we have, and that is to spread kindness through the world. So let's do that. Other than that, I'm done babbling. Tammy Duda, thank you also. All right, I will see you guys in the next video sometime down the road. All right, bye now.